Once upon a midnight dreary, while I Googled weak and weary, searching many a quaint and curious web page of forgotten lore. While I squinted, clicking, vexed, suddenly there came a text, as if someone in caps were screaming, yelling at me on my phone. "'Tis some stranger," I muttered, yelling at me on my phone. Only this, and nothing more. Distinctly, as I think it over, 'twas in the bleakest dark October, and each separate closing web page left its ghost upon my phone. But once again there came that buzz, perhaps a butt dial, often 'twas. "'Tis some stranger selling something. How'd they get my number, though? I thought I'd blocked them all, but still they seem to know me well. No, that is it, and nothing more." Mind aflutter, I could not think. I flipped through the text and clicked on the link. On screen appeared a stately raven, my sinful history to atone. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he. I swiped left, then right, then up, then down. Still he perched there on my phone, eyes red as embers, feathers pitch as soot, staring at me from my phone. He perched and sat and nothing more. I'd never Googled birds before. I found it strange and weird, therefore, someone should target such an ad at me who's merely searching for the latest news on Kim and Kanye. But then the silence broke in a big way. "I'm gonna let you finish," came the voice, less like a bird's, more like a roar. "But you should know, search histories live in databanks where they are stored." Quote the Raven, evermore. Every Google search you've done, every narrative of clicking that you've spun, is kept in Google's massive servers. I dropped the phone, spine tingled in horror. "No! Haters hate! Blank spaces shift! I'll search a song by Taylor Swift." But as I tapped upon my phone, said spiteful Raven, foul beast of yore, "Did you mean Taylor Swift upskirt? I've never searched for that before." Quote the Raven, evermore. Much I marveled this ungainly fowl, to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For I cannot help agreeing that no living human being could imagine such an archive, cookies snooping on their hard drive. Surely they must have a limit as to how long they would store. Quote the Raven, evermore. Thus I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing, to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. Each stroke is marked and kept inside, my every action googly-eyed, all the searches I have searched for, all the products I have clicked o'er. Is it right that spies could spy, when asked to stop, request ignored? Quote the Raven, evermore. "Search engine," said I, "thing of evil, the web's unleashed a force primeval. Whether tempter sent, or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, they know exactly where I've been, and they'll sell it to the highest bidder knocking on their virtual door. There seems no way to fight the profile. When will it stop? I did implore." Quote the Raven, evermore. "Prophets," cried I, "are all ye care for? Prophets still, if bird or devil. Even YouTube shares their data, keeping track o'er what I adore." "YouTube and Google are one beast. Confess your past," said feathered priest. "Cats that play piano, or Minecraft builds that never bore, each one you play is shared with Google. Thus we get to know you more." Quote the Raven, evermore. "Private browsing is a ruse. We see each keystroke that you choose, and we shall keep that data stored. You'll see, we'll soon build a rapport. Show ye courage or be most craven, all is captured," screeched the Raven. "It's for the best in times of peace, it's for the best in times of war. We Google folks will watch, then help you purchase what you want to score." Quote the Raven, evermore. "You may not know you want to buy it, but algorithms soon divine it. Sit back, relax, and let us watch you. Watch you like no one before. Your internet provider knows, and Homeland Security's database grows, and soon you feel the waves of freedom washing upon your soul's shore." As the phones glow o'er him, streaming through his shadow on the floor, quote the Raven, evermore. And now the Raven, ever flitting, still is sitting, watching everything I search for, always looking for some more, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming constantly and scheming how to send me to some store. Now a pop-up, now an in-bed, my web profile's kept till I'm dead, and even after, evermore.